analysis is an inquiry into social reality. It's about inferring from manifest content about unmanifest context. Context is operationally defined in content analysis. So therefore, context is not always objective. It is objectified or constructed by the researcher. The content in content analysis could be various: text, images, numerical, sound, and science. These are content that can inform about the phenomenon in the context. Let's look at the picture in front of us. It's the content. It's an image. The event could be a phenomenon that relates to staff termination. We can look at this content from the perspective of that employee stole something and that led to staff termination, or the employee did not perform their assigned duties and that led to the discussion on staff termination. So the content that appears there as the picture can have different contexts, and those contexts are constructed by the researcher to undertake the investigation. So if we look at from the perspective of knowledge building to knowing, the ontology in content analysis is that knowledge is out there, content is out there, but that knowledge is selected by the researcher in a context, and that becomes the domain of knowledge. The epistemological philosophy here is that the knowledge will be encoded in relation to the context to solve the problem in hand. And the axiological proposition is that the researcher can bring values to this investigation as to what is good and bad, what is right and wrong. not only in the selection of the context, but also in the selection of the context. So in the lines of axiology, epistemology, and ontology, a theory could be selected that is relevant to the attributional knowledge and relationships that have been examined in this research using content analysis. The methodological base here could be positivist, where the content is transformed into numerical, or the content is analyzed as a diverse set and type of data under the constructionist or the qualitative perspective. Whether it is positivist or constructionist, the methodology is bounded by the context identified. The method of analysis in content analysis could be the frequency of occurrence of an attribute, or the volume of occurrence of an attribute. And the findings are about the best possible solution or the best possible answer that can be offered in a given context, in the chosen context.